All right, it's time to call in the Peacemaker.
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here. So, this is gonna be a really late night shave. It's actually about 12:45 a.m. Now, January 2nd. I meant to do this on the 1st, but just never got around to it. So, we're just gonna do it this way. I have been given a great opportunity actually to try a cool straight razor made by Mike Martinez of Martinez Blades, and this one is nicknamed the Peacemaker. It is a 7/8 quarter hollow, I believe, though it's really close to a wedge. You can kind of see the blade there. It is just a wicked edge on this thing too. I'll get into that in just a minute. For my shave, I have Mike's Naturals Bay Rum. I got a comment a little while back saying, hey, you need to do a shave of the day video with Mike's Naturals on it. Alright, twist my arm, make me do it. And then I've got my Scott Pavkovich Ghost Trails 3-band Tulip. And for the head shave, I'll be using the Blackland Razors Blackbird. My last time with this, actually, it's going to be getting sent back because it was just on loan to me to try out. So I'm going to miss this bad boy. So let's get started. So today is January, we'll say 1st, 2016. It's a new year, and I'm looking forward to it. New Year's is a really interesting thing because it gives you nothing feels that different when you really look at it. You went to bed, it was one year, you woke up and then it was a new year. Come on. But there is a sense of renewal that comes about and a sense of new opportunity. And so I definitely want to take advantage of that because 2015 we had some great stuff going on. Just a fantastic year for my family. It really was. And it wasn't perfect, but man, there was so much good. So much good. And those things that weren't great, I want to try and remedy those this year. So we're going to be focusing on some things as a family and trying to make sure that we're building, that we're coming together. And so I'm looking forward to that. This razor then is significant. The Peacemaker for my family. Then, with regards to the razor, tell a little bit of the story about how this came about. So, like I said, this is a straight razor, 7/8, almost a wedge, made by Mike Martinez of Martinez Blades in Texas. I believe it's in Houston. I could be wrong on that, or at least that area. But so this came about because of a fellow shaver. A few fellow shavers, actually. So if any of you have been watching Wet Shavers YouTube videos for a while, you probably know who the Shaving Ginger is. He's a snarky kind of guy that was making videos earlier this year, but for many reasons, kind of backed off from making videos. Timing just wasn't good, and he got busy doing a lot of other stuff. At any rate, his name is Christopher Peace. Peacemaker. Anyway, that's one reason it's significant. So he and his wife, he and his wife just had a little baby boy. They had already had one child. And then they just had another little boy. I'm going to give this a few swipes on the strap really quick. kidding me? Gotta love it. Anyway, he and his wife had a little baby. And turned out a beautiful little baby boy. But not everything was okay. I'll spare you a lot of the details, but turned out he had a pretty significant heart condition. And so the shaving community started a secret fundraiser for them because Christopher was having to take all kinds of time off work to try and make sure his family was taken care of. And it's, of all things for people to join together over shaving, you would never think is one of them. But I'm a testament to the fact that it is. And anyway, long story short, we started a fundraiser for him, and Wesley Allen, otherwise known as Redbeard, I've been working on his beard for months. And basically said, hey everybody, if we reach this mark, I'll shave off my beard. And we did. So he got to shave his beard off. And to aid in that effort, Mike Martinez made this razor and called it the Peacemaker. And it is a sweet blade. I mean, you know it's got a good edge on it. When with the grain pass, you can hardly feel it. I mean, you can definitely hear it. But, man, I've got a good day and a half of growth here. I just cut my towel. Just wiping some of the hair off. Just cut my towel. Wesley shaved his beard off with this razor. And he looks much better with a beard. That part of his face just needs to be hidden. Not that I'm much better. But, so when I watched that video, I was like, dude, that is a sweet, sweet razor. And Wesley actually only lives 20 minutes away from me. And so he said, hey, you know, I'm actually going to be sending it back and getting a different one. Would you like to try this out before I send it back? I was like, sure, why not? Love to. And I'm just going to do a 2-pass shave tonight. I'm not. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I am all that concerned about being smooth. Even the cross the grain pass, really smooth, and it's so sharp you can barely feel it. Alright, so Mike wanted some feedback about this blade too. And so I'll give that here. This thing, I mean, it is huge. I don't have tiny hands, and this is just a monster blade. and there's a lot of heft to it. I mean, I'm not a really experienced straight razor shaver, but I hold my own. And this thing is just, it's huge, but it's very maneuverable, and you don't feel like you're going to manhandle yourself with it. He messaged me just maybe an hour or so ago and was asking me about the tang, the length of the tang, which is just that little tail end that hangs out the back end of the razor. And he was wondering if it was too long, and I don't think so. With such a big blade, I think it helps to have that longer tang to add a little more control. But man, I'm loving this thing. And I'm sad I'm gonna have to send it back. But it was just to get some feedback on the blade, so. If any of you like to look at this blade, you should go to Mike's website, which is martinezblades.com. So MARTINEZ blades, BLADES.com. And there's actually a picture of this blade on there. And he's got some other really cool looking razors on there. He is, like I said, in the great state of Texas, and veteran of the U.S. military, served in Iraq. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's mentioned on his website. So, you should have no hesitation about supporting him. I mean, look at the hair that I'm picking up. This is a across the grain pass, so I've already done my first reduction pass, and getting that kind of pickup from this blade, and it's just smooth, really smooth. I'm really impressed. Excellent edge on this blade. Excellent edge. And I mean, there are a lot of guys out there that make great blades. That make very nice looking and performing razors. I'm not a strictly straight razor shaver. Anybody that watches my videos knows that. In fact, I catch a lot of flack because back in, I want to say, April of 2015, I made a video and entitled it, "Why I Don't Shave with a Straight Razor." And then within a few weeks I posted another video that was my first shave with a straight razor. Because I had a bunch of people reach out to me and they're like, Scott, you really need to try one. And so I did. And you know, I do enjoy it when I have time to do it. That's the thing for me, is that it takes time. I can do a really good, thorough DE shave in a lot less time and with a lot less maintenance. And so I still enjoy, I'm not trying to bash on straights or DEs at this point. I'm just saying that both have their merit. And I do enjoy shaving with a straight every now and then, but it's not always practical for me as far as time is concerned or effort. I don't always have the ability to do that. But I do enjoy it from time to time. In fact, I notice that when I do shave with a straight, my shave generally lasts longer. Does that make sense? My growth doesn't come back quite as quickly. I mean, I still need to shave every day, but when I do shave with a straight, it tends to stay away longer, at least when I'm thorough with the straight. So there is that. Oh, another side note. A while back, I mentioned doing something with Bay Rum Battles, or Battle of the Bay Rums, whatever. Here we go. Here's the start of it. I've got Mike's Bay Rum, which is a wonderful scent, and of course a great performing soap. Oh, looks like I got myself just a little bit down there, but I think that might have been a pimple that I just cut the head off. So, not incredibly worried there. I really like this razor. I really like both these razors, actually. I'm gonna miss that Peacemaker. I'm sad to send it back because it's a sweet blade. It's a really sweet shaver, and despite its size, I really don't mind it. A lot of guys really don't like the big straight razors. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, that's the largest I've ever shaved with. 7/8 is big. I've seen some that are like 9/8, and that's just huge. That's just ridiculous. I think Stallion has one that was a custom made razor for him, and I don't see him use it very often, but it's pretty sweet. Looks like an axe. Alrighty, there we go. And that's how it's done, folks. Woo. Lots of hair in that sink. To review, we have Mike's Naturals Bay Rum. Excellent soap. It can be a little hard to find. He makes them in small batches, and so sometimes he runs out. Scott Pavkovich Ghost Trails Tulip 3-band Badger. Excellent brush. Martinez blades made by Mr. M. Martinez right there. You can see it in the, maybe you can see it in the tang of the blade there. 7/8 Peacemaker. This thing is awesome. Really, really an excellent shaver. Like I said, only 2 passes and very good shave. Then the Blackland Razors Blackbird double edge stainless steel razor. Just awesome. So I've been going at this for 20 minutes now, so I'm gonna cut it off. Thank you everybody for watching. Thanks so much for your support of my channel. And if you like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, comment down below. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, Voicebyte. Find me anywhere that is linked down there. Love to connect with you, and look forward to a great year. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's have a great 2016. Make it a good life. Be smooth, everybody. We'll see you next time.